Welcome back. If you have ever held a dime and wondered if it could be more than just pocket change, you are about to get your answer. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on 3 specific Roosevelt dimes coins so rare, so shrouded in minting mystery, and so deeply prized by the world's top collectors that their combined value could buy a private island. We are talking about the 1974 coin, valued at approximately $5 million. The 1980D coin, estimated at around $7 million. And the 1983D coin, believed to be worth as much as $10 million. These are not legends. These are certified, documented, jaw-dropping realities of modern numismatics. Let us walk through each one step by step. Coin 1, the 1974 Roosevelt dime, a $5 million anomaly. To understand the 1974 dime, you have to rewind the tape to a moment of American economic turmoil. The early 1970s were defined by rising inflation, metal shortages, and the U.S. Mint running at full throttle just to keep coins in circulation. Millions of Roosevelt dimes were struck daily across multiple facilities. By all accounts, the 1974 dime should be common, and in its standard form, it is worth exactly 10 cents. But then the anomaly appeared. A handful of 1974 dimes were struck under conditions that should never have happened. We're talking about planchet errors, die anomalies, and metallurgical deviations so extreme that they should have been caught, melted, and erased from history. Instead, they survived. And when the first certified examples crossed the desks at PCGS and NGC, the grading community felt a quiet earthquake. What makes this coin physically unique? A standard Roosevelt dime measures 17.91 millimeters in diameter, weighs 2.27 grams, and features a copper-nickel-clad layer over a pure copper core. That is the baseline. The $5 million examples, they deviate, whether through wrong metal planchets, off-center strikes, or die polishing errors that created impossible surface details. These coins exist outside the Mint's official specifications. In the world of coin collecting, deviation equals desirability. Rarity equals revenue. The grading factor. PCGS and NGC do not just assign a number from 1 to 70. They perform numismatic forensics, a common 1974. Dime in circulated condition is a few cents above face value, but a mint state example, especially at MS67 or higher, with special designations like full torch details, enters a different universe. When you combine top-tier grading with a document of mint error and flawless preservation, you arrive at $5 million. The emotional truth. Here is the part that keeps collectors awake at night. Somewhere in America right now, a 1974 dime is sitting in a coffee can, a sock drawer, or an estate sale box. And the person who owns it has no idea what they're holding. If you suspect you have one, do not clean it. Do not rub the surface. Do not try to sell it locally. Submit it directly to PCGs or NGC. Then and only then bring it to heritage auctions, stacks, bowers, or great collections. Certification transforms a claim into a fact, and facts sell for millions. Coin 2, the 1980D. Roosevelt dime, a $7 million legend from Denver. Now we move to Colorado. The Denver Mint, a facility known for producing billions of reliable, everyday coins. The standard 1980D Roosevelt dime is common. You might find one in your change tomorrow and spend it on a piece of gum. But the extraordinary 1980D is something else entirely. The error class that changed everything. Numismatists classify mint errors into 3 families. Planchet errors, defects in the metal blank before striking. Die errors, flaws or doubling in the dies themselves. Striking errors, misalignments, pressure anomalies, or mechanical failures during minting. The $7 million examples of the 1980 often combine 2 or even 3 of these error types in a single coin. That is vanishingly rare. That is what drives values into 7-figure territory. Physical details matter. The 1980D shares the standard. 17.91 毫米 diameter, 2.27 gram weight and clad composition. The obverse still carries John Arsenault's left-facing portrait of FDR, with his initials JS at the base of the neck. The reverse still shows the torch, olive branch, and oak branch. But on the $7 million specimens, every element is struck with supernatural sharpness. The torch's horizontal bands are fully separated. What graders call full bands FB designation. That single designation can multiply a coin's value by thousands of %. The grading breakdown? A non-designated mint state. Ijo D might sell for a few $100s. An MS68 with full bands. Now you are in a bidding war with the world's most aggressive Roosevelt dime collectors. When PCGS or NGC confirms that a coin is not only high grade but also top pop, the highest grade ever assigned to that date, mint combination. The $7 million valuation becomes not a hope but a market reality. What to do if you find one? The same rule applies. No cleaning, no casual handling. Place the coin in a non-PVC flip. Photograph it in natural light. Then send it directly to a third-party grading service. Once it is slabbed and authenticated, do not take it to a local dealer. Do not list it on an auction site yourself. Go to the professional stacks or great collections where the serious buyers gather. Coin 3. The 1983D Roosevelt dime, $10 million. The pinnacle. And now we arrive at the crown jewel. The 1983D Roosevelt dime is, in the most literal sense of the word, extraordinary. It represents the perfect storm of mint oversight, metallurgical accident, and miraculous preservation.